Back in Ottawa, House Speaker Andrew Scheer has ordered a top-to-bottom review of the security on Parliament Hill. He says Canadians deserve to know how Michael Zahaf-Bibeau made it into the Hall of Honour in the Parliament building before being stopped. Joining us in studio for more on Ottawa security changes, Derek Humble. He is a security consultant at Global Risk. Mr. Humble, tell us more about the possibility that this could lead to tighter security on Parliament Hill. Do you believe that there could be an Americanization of the Parliament Hill kind of security?
What I'm feeling right now is sitting in the green room watching this funeral, big lump in my throat, but there's a confusion inside my head. On the one hand, you need openness in government. You need the sort of things that a lot of the members of Parliament want. But the new reality is, and there's a famous quote, anybody that's willing to sacrifice their own lives owns yours. If they want to die in the attempt to get in there, it's very, very difficult to protect against it. Were we protecting it in terms of the new reality or the reality that's been around for many years? I don't think so. Some of the flaws that I saw in the video that we analyzed this morning are quite scary.
Well, so let's pause and talk about that point. I mean, what did go wrong? We know what went wrong in the sense of results. We had a young corporal killed. We had a breach of Parliament security, it appears. And how did that happen?
I think one of the things that the people that are experiencing terrorism in Europe, in the Middle East, Far East, places like that, they recognize that things happen very, very quickly. So what you have to have is people that are prepared and able to react equally quickly. You look at somewhere like a railroad station in the UK. I was there recently. Big, tall police officer, submachine gun in his arms, walking confidently across through all the passengers. That weapon was there for a reason. A, it's a deterrent. B, if you need to do something, it's there in your hands. I didn't see that on Parliament Hill on Wednesday. What I saw was police officers in their vehicles, which isn't a good place to be in an environment like that. You haven't got any sense, you haven't got any hearing. You don't hear the screams, the yells, the bangs, the shots. And if you do, that's your warning. Take the gun out, I'm ready to move. What I saw was police officers screaming up in their cars. I want to see people on the ground. I want to see people patrolling physically outside of the property. We refer to an area outside of a building like that as no man's land. And the only way to win this type of battle is in no man's land, because once they get inside, as you said, the chaotic scene relayed to us by those cell phones, it's too late. It's down to luck and huge bravery on the part of the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Yes, Kevin Vickers.
There's a guy, you know, I think bravery or heroism is when you go from a safe position willingly into a dangerous position and risk your life. That's a hero. Not on the sports field, but in that type of situation.
So what do you believe is going to change in light of this?
I think it's a battle of spin doctors. What happens in these types of environments is the spin doctors will saying within perhaps the PMO, we don't want to see machine guns. We don't want to see body armor. We want to see nice and calm. It's exactly the same as happening today. I don't want the patriotism that we're seeing so fabulously today papering over the cracks of security. That's an issue as far as I'm concerned. Are we going to be open and frank about what went wrong? Are we going to be confident enough to say to the people that don't want over security to back off? This is what we need. This is the new reality.